What if the only thing wrong with you is that you believe something's wrong with you? What if everything you think is broken is just a frequency you learned to tune into? Let's talk about what you actually are. Somewhere along the way, you started collecting evidence against yourself. A mistake, a rejection, a moment you wish you couldn't do. And you built a case, a proof that you were not enough. You were behind, broken. The thing is, your past doesn't define who you are. It never did. In fact, not even the present defines you. The only thing that defines you is you. We should all realize that we are nothing but energy. You are energy. Everything around you is energy. Quantum physics shows us this. Everything, your body, the chair you're sitting on, the air between us, it's all vibrating energy. Atoms, neutrons, particles that aren't even solid. They're probabilities, collapsing into form when observed. At the subatomic level, nothing is fixed. It's all potential, waiting to become something. You're not a solid thing, you're a pattern, a frequency, a field of possibilities. Energy fields interact, they influence each other. Scientists have measured the electromagnetic field your heart generates. It extends several feet beyond your body. When you're anxious, that field is chaotic, scattered. When you're calm, it's coherent, organized. And people around you, they feel it. Their nervous systems pick up on it and respond. You walk into a room and just know something's off. Or you meet someone and instantly feel at ease. That's not mystical. That's your field interacting with others. Now think of it. In a whole world surrounding you, countless energy fields interacting, merging each other. A chaos of energies that are projected and seen as conflicts in the physical world. People's fears, society scripts, expectations that were never yours. When you understand it, it will be clear that all this is just a set of frequencies and you are the radio tuning them up. And no one ever told you that you have the power to change the signal. There's this phenomenon where the act of observing something changes its behavior. Particles exist in multiple states at once, until you look. Then they collapse into one. As if reality itself is waiting for you to decide what it is. Scientists have explored this for decades, the idea that your consciousness isn't separate from reality, it's shaping it. That when you assume the feeling of something already being true, when you embody that frequency, reality reorganizes around it. Not because you're wishing, because you're broadcasting a specific signal. There's this beautiful idea that you're not just in the universe. You're a channel through which the universe experiences itself. You're not a victim of reality. You're not even just in it. You are it, becoming aware, exploring and creating. Think about it. When you walk into a room, anxious, what happens? People respond to that frequency. Opportunities close, energy contracts. Now the same room, same people, but you're broadcasting a different signal this time. You've all experienced it at some point of your life. A different response, a different reality. You didn't change the room, you changed the frequency. But to change your frequency, you have to release the noise. The past failures, they weren't failures. They were feedback, information, growth. The present fears, just echoes of old programming. Not real. You're writing a story that hasn't happened yet. Why would you write a tragedy? Your personality is really just a set of memorized behaviors. emotional reactions, unconscious beliefs, but none of it is fixed. You can choose a different thought, a different feeling, a different frequency. And when you do that, you broadcast a different signal, and reality reorganizes itself. Not because it's magic, because you're energy, and energy responds to energy. You are perfect. Not because you've done everything right, not because you have to, but because you simply are. You exist. You're aware. Your energy conscious of itself. That's not broken. That's the universe waking up. So maybe the question isn't, how do I fix myself? Maybe it is, what happens when I stop believing I need fixing? What happens when you realize you've always been the one tuning the dial? That you can shift your frequency, change how you show up, and see how the world responds, how your future unfolds. You're not behind, you're not too late, you're not damaged. You're just remembering that you're not separate from all of this. You're not a body in the universe. You're the entire universe in a body.